So you probably figured out by now, as the title says, I did a thing. Here's the Stars and Stripe puffer. And this is the new porcupine puffer. This is the puffer that was brought back to the local fish store when people moved, along with that angel fish that's checking him out like, don't I know you? As well as that huge green chromis there, as well as the huge squirrelfish back there. So those guys are all reunited now. I've eventually brought all those fish back together. It wasn't my original plan, but they are. And he's only been loose in here, I hate wires. Only been in here maybe 2 minutes at that, and I think he recognizes me. I've spent time with him at the store. I've watched him a lot. He has not eaten this evening, so I've got some jumbo krill thawing out right now. He was great at the store. He didn't bother anybody. And they had about decided to keep him, and they told me that if I wanted him, I could, buy him, but otherwise they were going to keep him in their display tank. They really became attached to him because of his size and personality. And but yeah, he's a big boy. Some of you might remember the little it wasn't a porcupine, but it was a little puffer that I had when I first started keeping my tank. Sorry about the hand. And lost it to marine ick. Oh, there's the angelfish giving it the butt kick, the fan. My biggest concerns are melon. There we go. There's the biggest fish in the tank, or the former biggest fish in the tank, melon. Hey, buddy. He does not seem overly distressed. He made a pass at the porcupine there. And there the angel is giving it a good spanking with its tail. So I think they're just establishing some pecking order. The porcupine could take down any of the fish in here, so I'm really not concerned about his safety or health. It's the other fish if they piss him off. So let me move that wire, the cord, that whatever. Yeah, of course this guy bites right through bags, so he had to come in the 5-gallon bucket. Made a really cool name for this guy. So this has turned out to be a predominantly puffer tank. He was in this same size tank, a 125 at the local fish store the whole time he was there, and with probably about this many fish, but they were a little bit bigger than my fish, and he did great. JC, one of the owners, told me that she had just got him to start eating pellets last night. So he's in a great place because the dog face puffer melon loves his pellets. But I'm going to get out of here and leave him alone a couple minutes, and maybe I'll come back in a little bit and feed him and get a little bit of video of that. So hang on. Alright, it's maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours later, and I've left these guys alone and just looked in periodically on them. I've come in with my tray of foods, which this porcupine puffer has never seen. It's first time eating here, and you see all about the program here. He's probably wondering why I'm not giving him some krill, but I'm about to. I Got it all covered here. I don't see the dog face melon. There's the stars and stripes. Everybody else, all the usual players. Oh, I haven't told you guys some bad news, very bad news actually. Those of you that follow this tank, you remember the little goatfish I had. Those were doing fine, and I did a video Sunday, I think, maybe Monday, no, Sunday, and they were in the video. They were swimming all around. I never saw them after that. Never saw them. No trace of them, no skeleton, no ammonia spike, no nothing. I thought maybe the big goby ate them, but the local fish store owners and everybody else I've asked say no way, even if it could have got them in the mouths. I know the puffers didn't bother them. I thought maybe they were really, really well hidden, but those fish are real gregarious and they like to stay out in the open. So I have no idea what happened. They didn't get out. They're not out. I never found them. So that really is a bummer. I am going to be getting a couple more of them because anybody that has puffers knows how messy they can be. So can't believe he's just right up there by that stars and stripe, and they never met before 2 hours ago. Just everything is fine. So I'm having a little bit of a hard time with my food, so subsequently my camera, so I'm gonna put down this stupid thing I'm trying to feed with and use my hand so that I can get, there we go, finally got some food in there. I'm feeding them some spirulina frozen brine. I'm also feeding them some jumbo regular mysis, jumbo mysis, and then some jumbo krill. And I think this is what our new friend here is looking for, is the jumbo krill. Let's find out. Whoa, most definitely. And this guy also loves clams on the half shell. Wow, that's a big old krill. This fish, size-wise, it easily weighs a pound, if not more. But size-wise, it's 8.5 inches, 8 3/4 inches. Ah, there's Miss Holly in here. She smells the krill. Holly's 13. I don't think she's ever been in any of my videos. Had her as a little kitten, and she got adopted through the Ark. I fostered her, and her human went in a nursing home a few months ago, and Holly came back to the Ark and was in pretty bad shape, a lot of health problems, and so I decided she needed to come back here and live with me. She's doing great. She wants her supper, obviously. I'm gonna get a little food going in here and sit down. Ooh, we're already at 9 minutes. Well, you know, most people won't watch through a 3-minute video, so people are free to quit anytime. Just want to kind of get a perspective of how big this fish is and watch it eat for a bit. Yeah, there's Melon down there. He's recently taken up with that corner down there, so I'll go down there and feed him some. We're getting pretty full here. I was looking at another fish, but somebody had bought it since yesterday. It's called a flame fin angel. And it really was a flame fin. Gorgeous. but they'll have others. That is one big porcupine puffer. And it's so friendly and so socialized. Yeah, those three that were right there together are old tank mates. So I'm glad that I could reunite them, even though that was not my plan. There's some shrimp or something. It's amazing how fast these big puffers can move as round and oddly shaped and lack of finish and thinnage. Spit it out, Bob. They can move when they want to. Wow, look at the stars and stripe, which is a nice size puffer. The difference in the size going over in there. Well, this couldn't work out any better than it has. So I'm going to stop this right here. It's coming up on 12 minutes, and thank you guys if you watched this far. I appreciate it. Thrilled to have all these fish back together, and I'm going to start another video with just some footage of this tank, and might not even post it. Thanks, guys.